Hello everyone. Welcome back to more Genshin Impact. We're gonna finish up the event because I was busy yesterday because it was Christmas. So we're gonna finish it today. I gotta wait like 2 days before they'll let me do it. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Going to Fontaine. I love Fontaine. It's such a fun place to be.
Hey there, you two.
I never knew that name was French,
I've been
though.
scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
I love it's called the Farina Award.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Hi, Farina.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
Nah, we're gonna win. We got Farina.
Just open your eyes. Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim.
It's hilarious.
You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
I mean, you kind of can. You are in charge.
Give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
You are in charge, homie. Gotta act like you're in charge, man.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Why?
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I'm going to go to the
I
Fortress
wanted
of
to ask you
Meripede.
two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all.
Oh, she's in the fortress
I
right now?
haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, I do have free reign to go anywhere I want to.
Paimon gets it now. Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
Snappy sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
Well, off I go to the Fortress of Meripede. I do like the Fortress of Meripede. It's a neat place. It's very easy to get lost in, though, but that's typical. I can get lost anywhere anyway, so it's not really the fortress's fault that I can get lost easily. Whee! Genshin at least does a pretty good job making sure I don't get too lost, which I'm very grateful for, because I'm stupid.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
I have come to collect you
Now,
for
that's
said
something
party.
we don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Shavraz! Risley!
What's up, my dudes?
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
I love
Were
her.
you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
Isn't he Duke
I believe I
Risley?
haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from
Nah,
me?
I just came to get her for the party.
Oh, actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
I did have to make sure you came.
Then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
And the same to you.
Goodbye, Duke. I'll see you later, my boy. I love Risley. Later, man. Alright. We have acquired Chevrolet. Wait, where am I going? Are we not leaving the Fortress of Meripede? I guess we're not leaving the fortress. I love the Fortress of Meripede. I just like the name. I like the name of everything in Fontaine. Maybe it's because I'm French, but like, I like the name of everything. Like, I love that it's the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse. Where the fuck am I going? Where am I going? I am very confused. That elevator goes down. I am confused, puzzled. Where the hell I'm supposed to be going? Is it back in Fontaine? I'm confuzzled. Let me teleport back to Fontaine and see. Why are there 2 markers? I am confuzzled. My brain hurts now. Whatever, I'm going back here and hoping this works. Okay, I think I did it.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is...
The first?
The Two Musketeers!
Oh, that cover's great! Farina's so proud of herself.
We won! We really won!
That cover's fucking great. I don't know who did that, but they're my hero.
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
I mean, you can't, but it was also fun.
My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of The Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
That little girl is so hype. Look how hype that child is. The child loved that movie.
Thank you! Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Dun dun dun.
Of course! I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
It's only fair.
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Aw, look at them be friends.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
Aww.
Woohoo! That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, Let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Well, all of us didn't get arrested.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
All of us that didn't get
Director
arrested.
Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
I love Farina.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
She's like, I don't want to.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
Shiori.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Farina looks so awkward. She hates. Look how happy Yoimiya is. Farina looks so awkward. I love that. She's like, I hate that I named this after myself. Why did I do that? Shiori looks like noble as possible. Chevross looks smooth as fuck. I love that Xavier looks awkward. Paimon's doing the double peace signs. Ayaka's got her typical like hands clasped in front of her looking prim and proper thing. I love how hyper Yoimiya looks. God, Ayato's tall. God, he's just a behemoth. That's so fun. I love that picture. That's great. That's so funny. Yay! Oh, I got the picture! I can put that in my house! Oh, and I got the film poster that looks good too! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. My teapot's gonna look slick. Hey, what are you two doing? Hello.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over
I don't
the
really
past few
decorate my
days.
teapot that much because I don't care that much, but I'm gonna put those in there for sure.
I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
Okay, that's really funny because Chef Ross doesn't know that Yoimiya literally was hiding people in her house and doing open rebellion against the Shogun and doing all this other way more dangerous bullshit that Yoimiya does constantly.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could.
That's not how that
It
works
was
at
my
all.
honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
I fucking love Yoimiya.
You did great.
Oh, and before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make.
I'm guessing a musket.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
I love that Yoimiya's love language is bombs. Yoimiya doesn't know how else to show affection but to make bombs. Farina! I didn't see her! Hello!
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Poor Farina.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
But Lady Farina, you are the best director I've ever met. The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine. This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree. Come, the brightest star of our land. Show us your light. The camera is waiting to sing praises of your beauty.
Well, I'm flattered, but all right. I'll humor you and try a few more different poses.
I love that she doesn't necessarily want to be in the limelight anymore after being not the Archon anymore, but like she still can't resist being a drama queen. She kind of likes it. It's really funny. I love Farina.
But I don't have to hold the trophy, right?
Of course.
I don't have to
Pose
hold the
however you
trophy,
like.
right?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now.
I love Farina. I love that she's so embarrassed that she named the trophy after herself. She's like, that seemed like a good idea at the time. Talk about having your choices come back to haunt you. Where did Ayaka go? Is Ayaka not here? Or am I just dumb missing her? I guess her and her brother are just gone already. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I guess they're gone already. Well, that sucks. Well, I need to do more of the sniper game. Hello. Give me the gun. I want to be a sniper. Sniper time. Up, doggo, why bark? Doggo, why upset? Bang. Oh, he's asleep. I thought he was dead. Bang. Nailed it. Nailed it. You two hug each other. Hey, guys, hug the balloon. Guys, hug the balloon. Guys, hug the balloon. Damn it. Oh. Hey, come back out. Fuck. No. Oh, it's still locked. Okay. I still got it. That's fine. Okay, so like, I did the sniper thing today. I admit, a lot of times I don't like the little mini games that they do because a lot of them I think are dumb, but I do like, these ones are actually pretty fun, for the most part. Let's go to the combat challenge. See what that one's like today. What's this one about? Fighting rune guards, geosharps. For every 12 seconds after using the elemental burst damage, all characters in the party is increased by 80% on characters, less than 70%. Fascinating. Okay. Let's try that team. That one doesn't seem like a terrible idea. We'll try that team. I don't have the Raiden Shogun after all. I can try using the Raiden Shogun. The Raiden Shogun! The almighty Raiden Shogun! Anyway.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, help.
Eat this! Goba, get let the world come
Alive!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Boom sword! Boom sword!
There is no escape! Shower me with the...
Mind the side effects. Seems like an
Time to shine!
Boom sword!
Illusion shattered!
Name Echo and Song!
Remember, health comes first.
Shine down!
Boom sword! So much is happening!
Let the world come alive!
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! The doctor will see you.
Remember,
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Ah! So much is happening! War! What? That's only bronze? What do you mean? How did I not get gold? I thought I did really well. Well, I guess not. Oh, I got all 3 of the rewards. That's all I care about. I don't really care about my high score. All I care about is me getting all the rewards. I want some free shit. Oh, I unlock. Oh yeah, nice. More primos, and then I gotta get the crown. I want that crown. Gotta go film another movie. Where the fuck am I? Fuck am I? Film the customer played by Ricchetti. I have no idea who that is. Sizing up the samples on the table. That one looks the most cinematic, I suppose. That one looks the most cinematic, I suppose. Camera, coaster played by Ricchetti, bargain with mysterious merchant. Well, she's supposed to be mysterious. That one? Question mark? Can't reveal the identity of the mysterious merchant played by Yamiya to show off their demeanor. That one, I assume? The seller played by Yamiya branded displays the branded products. That one, I guess? Okay. We'll try that.
Ammonia's idea of crisis awareness defies words.
Nice. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's look at... we go. Cool. Okay. Nailed it. I'm the greatest. Well, that takes care of the quest from today, honestly, quicker than I anticipated, so I guess we can finish up the Archon quest. I suppose. Because I didn't expect that to finish that quickly. I guess I should have, because it was just like a little cutscene, so I guess I probably could have streamed it yesterday on Crayasmias, but just a little cutscene, so... Add Astra Abasquas.
Thank you for
completing today's commission.
Add Astra.
Abasquas. Dispatch again. Okay. So let's... Hey, check this store. What do you sell? What do you sell? Nothing. Damn it. Okay. Anyway. Let's finish the Archon quest. Deluge of the Wrathful Waters. Back to the Fortress of Meropide. Alright. We gotta save Fontaine's water crisis. Donk, 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 donk. I love the sound you make in the Fortress of Meropide. Is so funny. Oh wait, I think I almost have her weapon maxed out. I think I should have enough now, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, it's not level up at least. Whatever. What did I unlock in her profile? About Navi. Oh,
I've
nice.
always thought that it's important to appreciate the beauty in the world. The blossoms in the spring, summers by the sea, the smiles on your friends' faces. You shouldn't take those things for granted.
Okay. Donk, 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 donk. Back to the dorm. Back to Slappy time.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meropide! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Do we really need to? We come and go as we please already. Does it really matter? I don't think... It's not like we have anyone in here who really cares all that much. Masquerade of the Guilty. Masquerade of the Guilty is a fucking great name. Donk, 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 donk. Whee! Bonk. Hello.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meropide via the regular channels. It's been so long since we've been to the surface.
It really hasn't.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Is the primordial seawater doing the thing again?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now. Let's go ask the Duke.
Well, so much for leaving. Ridsley! Ridsley, you got some splaining to do, bud. What happened?
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
The earth just shook!
What was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
How do you know?
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
That's fair.
Huh. You've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yeah.
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Sadly, yes. I will miss you.
That's right! Today is our last day in prison! But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice!
Paimon, we were here on trumped up charges anyway.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now! Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
No, you weren't.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
Not much of one.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
Why can't I say yes? I want her to come.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here,
We should go report to
we
him.
should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
Although we didn't find out where Child
Are you going to
is.
see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Oh, what quest is in the way? A certain notice. Okay, we'll go there. I guess I have to do a side quest real quick. Side quest. Hello. I don't know what side quest this is, but I'm here to talk to you about something. Hello. You want to have a cup of coffee with me? A cup of coffee? Oh yeah, is this the guy who was trying to figure out, like, who's in charge of what department or whatever? I didn't receive a document this morning. Is the Steambird, like, the only paper in Fontaine? Sir, it's like this. I am Zavala. What the fuck? That's so funny. I mean, that's fair. No internal information should be leaked to outside parties. That's a pretty... I work for a company like that. Come on, boy! I have no hope of... He positively fled. So it's to shirk your duties. God, I wish I could do that at work. I wish I could shirk my duties at my actual job more. Is this just like me talking to different bureaucrats? Is this just going to be showing that the bureaucratic process doesn't work? Your exactness is noted and appreciated. Blah, 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 blah. It means at least I'm not responsible for this. That's fucking hilarious. What is happening? This side quest is so stupid. Quit shifting their goalposts. Adults argue with scared. What am I? Am I not an adult? How is that different from before? I am so confused at what the point of this quest was. I am very confused. I don't understand bureaucracy. Wild. That was a very weird quest. Can I do the Archon quest again now, or do I actually have to wait and finish that one? Damn it. Oy vey, it's annoying. But I don't care about this bureaucratic bull. Tick tock, 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 tick tock. Hello. To my dear colleagues. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to your boss and tell him that you're dying. Hey, your worker's dying. He's going to die. Seaman. Seaman? Seaman? I'm gonna call you Seaman, because the other choice is Seaman, and I don't like that one. Hello. Seaman used to work for the carts. Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't care less. You hype for 1.6? I don't really pay attention to the updates, I'll be real. I have no idea exactly what's coming for 1.6, so... I mean, I like when there's new content in the game, but I don't remember exactly what's coming in 1.6. I get too impatient if I focus on it too much. Roommate and Dr. Ishio. Oh, that's fair. I don't really care about either one of them that much. I mean, it's cool we're getting a free 5-star. But I already have a pretty solid team with Clara, Silverwolf, Hua Hua, and Fu. So I don't really need any new characters anymore. My team's pretty much capable of handling anything. Yeah, that'll be cool. But none of those characters super stand out to me as like being ones I super duper want, so... This quest is so stupid. I mean, Black Swan is cool. I'm not gonna be too tore up if I don't get her, but I do kind of want her. But I won't be. It won't be the end of the world if I don't get her. Oh my god, why does the side quest exist? This is so stupid. I don't want to do bureaucratic bullshit to do the main quest. Why am I doing this? I mean, I want her to take a gun to the face. Why does a side quest exist? I don't care about bureaucracy. I have killed dragons. Why am I helping these guys with office issues? I don't care. Your typewriter's broken. Wait, Nouvelette has to go over approvals like a new typewriter himself personally. Doesn't Nouvelette have more important shit to do? Oh my god, I will buy you a new typewriter. Oh my god, I don't care about reading this anymore. I'm just skipping this quest. Get it over with. I'm done. I don't care. We'll buy you a new typewriter. Just end this stupid quest. I will buy you a typewriter. I just want to do the main fun thing. I couldn't care less about the side quest. Who wrote this? I want to talk to the dev. I just want to talk. Who thought this would be a fun thing to put in a video game? Fontaine has, for the most part, been fantastic, but this is the worst side quest I've done in the entire game. Hey, I need you to make a new keyboard for this typewriter, please. Just do it, please. I beg you. Have mercy. Oh, you two know each other? Okay, he ran back to work. Did they make me come all the way down here for no reason? Blade rerun's coming. Are you gonna try to get more copies of Blade? Going for his light. Oh, light cone. That's fair. Oh my god, is this quest still gonna fucking go on? We go for Kafka? I have no real reason to get Kafka. In all honesty, the way I play the game, I like follow-up attacks, which is why I like Clara a lot. My current team, I don't really use... Like, Kafka's only really good if you do a lot of elemental damage. And I don't really have a lot of team members that do, like, elemental damage, so I don't really have, like, Kafka's not going to be in her full power. So I don't really have a reason to go for Kafka. Plus, my best friend has Kafka already leveled up and put everything into her, so I can just use her Kafka if I did need Kafka whenever I want to. So, I don't really have a reason to go for Kafka. I think she's really cool as a character. She just doesn't really match my playstyle, and like, if I have my best friend already has her built, I don't need to worry about it. It's just a waste of resources at that point. Did you finish writing? He's dead. Please tell me this quest is almost done so I can move on in my life. Just stamp this paperwork. I don't know why this takes me to help out with this. Machines perk maintain secrecy. Oh my god! Why do you need a machine to stamp it? Oh, good. I'll always hit the machine. That's the answer to everything. You can't wait to be free from this nightmare. I'm the one trapped in this nightmare. It's not my job. This is your stupid job. But you're the one trapped in the nightmare. At least you're getting paid. Oh, God. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I don't care. I just want to do the Arcot. Just end. I can't mash the button any faster. Just end this. This is such a stupid side quest. I have never seen anything that is so much of like a waste my time 2023 in my life. Okay, good. He's dead. Can we move on now? He's dead. Good. You guys killed him with bureaucracy. He's rushed to the doctor. See, bureaucracy kills people. God, I wish I could skip the quest. Oh my god, is it over? Am I free? Oh my god. Thank you. Jesus.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Ugh. That was so annoying.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
What is your accent?
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thank you. At least somebody does their job in this building and helps me quickly.
So busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Well, an earthquake just happened, Piebod. When earthquakes happen, the government usually has to do something. Depending how bad it is, I guess. I guess sometimes there are little earthquakes that don't really matter.
Neuvillette!
Hi, buddy. Boy, am I happy to see you.
You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
That's okay. I need a
In the
breather
meantime,
anyway.
Please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
Neuvillette, you have no idea how much I hate this building now.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Nuvolette, you have no idea how much I hate this building now. I just had to help some of your people do their own job, and I hate it. You have no idea. You have no idea, homie.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
You're good, man.
Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede. And it appears that you have managed to complete all the release paperwork.
God, don't bring up paperwork right now.
And we came here to see you right away.
Don't bring up paperwork.
A massive whale.
Whale!
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Whale!
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? What the hell? And is he okay?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Child's weird.
Yes? What is it?
Ah, right. Paimon felt it too.
Child's just weird
We
also.
asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson.
Poisson.
After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at
Poisson.
an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no. What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes.
Of Poisson.
I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Got it, Dragon Boy.
No time to lose. Let's get going.
I gotta go check on Navia. You have fun, Dragon Boy.
Please be careful.
You got it, man. Don't worry, Navia's here. She's good. I'm fucking hilarious. Poisson! I'm a coming. Navia. I have arrived.
Oh, what happened here?
I guess the earthquake did bad. Well, we'd never know if they were dissolved. Navia better not be dissolved. That's the important thing.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Poisson! I believe I can fly. Navia, you have to go look for yourself. I think there's a guy up there.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
There's a guy right up on the roof up there.
Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Not disaster victim M!
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Well, the Spina di Rosula is still working hard.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh?
He looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened?
Because earthquakes?
It hurts!
Just hang in there.
help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Poisson. I gotta find Navia. Even though I am Navia right now. Whee! Oh.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there.
That's a relief.
Hey, Navia, are you okay?
Well, Paimon, she can't probably hear us from down there. Let's go up there and talk to her with words, instead of screaming from down here like a moron. Hi! So you're having a bad day?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Poisson?
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Poisson?
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
That's not
He's
good.
wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
Oh no.
As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
I see.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
Okay, so a bunch of people
It was
got
quite
dissolved.
frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Well, I love you, Navia, so I would die for you.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Oh no, where are Malus and Silver? Oh no.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
Uh-oh.
I'll be right there.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Great, so now Malus and Silver are fucking dead.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Of course.
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
Oy vey. This is gonna be bad. And I will be the depression.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
No one's here.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
Hun.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just...
Oh, Navia.
Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it.
Aww.
They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
Oh, Navia.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Ah, how could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle?
Demoiselle.
Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Aww.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
Aw. Malus.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I've promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
Oh, hon.
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help.
Oh, Navia.
Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them.
No, you did a lot for
I'm
them.
so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Navia, you did a lot for them. You were their light.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obana, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Jolianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Yeah, you can't weigh out sacrifices like that.
Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last
Ah,
met.
fuck. Why are you here? I was gonna cry in a second.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
Ah, you two are friends.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
I don't know if I trust you or not.
There would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Terre. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
What?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson.
Poisson!
These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come. Oh, we're doing Dark Souls? Jolly cooperation! Praise the sun!
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
Dude, Dark Souls.
During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways.
Poisson.
Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious.
Fair.
My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
Poisson!
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Alright.
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
I do like them.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but May I tag along?
I would love you to.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
That's fair, I can't blame you.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson.
Poisson!
Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
I don't know why it's so fun for me to say Poisson like that. French is such a weird language. Alright, let's go to the ruins. Adventure what the hell?
Watch out! Hey there! A proper send-off from the
Feed it with love.
Feel a little lucky?
Quick, let's pack it up.
Didn't expect that to happen. Navia's so fun to play with. She does so much damage, I don't even really need other characters. The fact that her skill gets 2 charges is so stupid for how much energy it gives her. It is so dumb. Her skill hits like a truck and it gives her so much energy. It's kind of great and I kind of love it. Walk across the water. Baby, we could be legends.
Hey there!
That crab did not deserve that. Feel kind of bad for that one. My homeboy did not deserve that. Nailed it.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
How did no one discover this until now?
Just be careful.
Nah, it's fine. Into the abyss! This probably works for me. For the record, Baiju's still a level only because I'm lazy and have not gotten more of the stupid violet flowers. I've been growing them in the teapot because I'm lazy and I don't want to climb up all the cliffs in Liyue. Because I'm incredibly lazy.
Strike a pose!
A bitter pill to swallow, taking a turn for the better.
Let my name
Echo and song!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Fight me! Let's go! Now you're going down. Nailed it. I love Noelle. I knew it. Ah!
Here isn't safe.
Thank you, Paimon. I never would have guessed that. Oh shit. Well. Let me go back and get that chest. Hello. Demoiselle.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Oh, Navia can't be here.
And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless.
Paimon!
It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
I love Navia. It'll be fine. Probably.
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Yep, nailed it. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Fancy. Fancy.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge. Run!
Oh no, is this more from the trailers? No! I didn't know who Navia was in the trailers! Now I know who she is and I care about her! No! She's playable. They can't kill off playable characters, can they? No! Life! No! No, they can't kill her off. She's a playable character. They don't do that. They don't kill off playable characters. She's fine. No, I refuse. She's fine. I refuse. Okay, she's fine. I'm gonna say I openly...
Demoiselle.
Demoiselle?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
Oh no. Is this her being
That's
dead?
Quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
I don't like this.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Maloose. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes.
I have no idea what's happening.
One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Maloose, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Oh, jeez.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
If she's dead now, I swear to fuck.
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Trial?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
What trial? Ah, my eyes. I'm blind.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial.
Scared me.
They all seem to be oddly
Hi, Chaos.
excited about something.
Scared the crap out of me.
I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case?
Those are all the people who died.
And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Are they saying
Please
Navia's
sit
dead?
in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All
I am
right.
so confused.
Are you sure you can stand behind me?
Is she dead? If they make Navia dead, I'm gonna be so
Typically,
pissed off.
It wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
What exception? What trial? Why is everyone that's dead here? Are we in hell?
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
I would also like to have an
My dear
explanation for
Miss
that.
Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high
Spina di
regard by
Rosula.
every soul in Poisson.
Poisson!
After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Poisson!
Wait a moment.
I know, every time they say poisson, I
Aren't
can't
you
help but make
just
fun of that.
proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Okay, that's a creepy way to word
We
that,
are
man.
one big family. All of us who are from Poisson,
Poisson.
inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you.
That's creepy. I don't like where this is going.
This fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
No, no, Navi's mine?
What are you saying?
Guys, you're all dead.
Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
I'm so confused.
Well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
Is this what happens when you get fell in the primordial seawater? Is this her, like, dissolving? Because these guys are all dead. Well, they all dissolved. I guess, I don't know if they're dead when they fall in the seawater, but they dissolve into goop.
Why are they laughing?
Silver, do something.
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Silver, do something, homie.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Yeah, Malus, do something. I have no idea what's happening, but I don't want Navi to be in hell or wherever you guys are.
Mr. Malus, our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Guilty of what?
Stay here, Navia. You're one of us.
No, she's mine. Fuck you.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
Utterly independent
Born free
mind.
and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
I love
Her
Silver and
actions
Malus.
cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
I'm gonna end up crying in
Really?
this stupid
As
cutscene.
an individual,
If Navia
you say.
dies.
Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss
Justice.
Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice.
Like a hive mind?
Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
No, you can't eat
You
Javia.
would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Is it because they all melted?
Our justice?
That's creepy. Don't do that.
If justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
Damn,
As
Silver's a
you said,
badass.
We can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle.
So I'm guessing...
Is how we will enforce.
I'm guessing because they all melted into water, they all became one hive mind.
It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Except for Malus and Silver, I guess, are the only ones who can fight the hive
It
mind.
hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me.
No.
I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
No, Navia's mine. Fuck you. She cannot melt into seawater. She can't be a puddle.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
No, you...
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
God, Silver and Malus are so ride or die.
Who are you to say that she cannot be judged?
She can't be, fuck you.
We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
I will, no.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she
yeah,
should
they're
not be
Oceanids.
left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying? No more excuses.
Yeah, they're all Oceanids. They're all water.
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Because they're not people anymore.
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Yeah, they're not.
Silence.
Oh, Nouvelette's here. Thank God Nouvelette's here. There's the dragon.
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette.
There's the dragon of justice. That's what I
Such
need.
commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Navi, you gotta go with
Go on
Nouvellette.
now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Aww. Malus, no.
Malus. Silver.
Yeah, they're Oceanids too.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye.
Demoiselle.
Farewell.
Aww. Well, now I'm sad.
No, wait! Just a second!
Nah, it's good.
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
Nouvellette, you are my hero. You are the bestest boy ever. I don't know why you're here, but you are the bestest
I must
boy.
have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cry. I'm trying real hard not to cry. I haven't cried yet. We'll see if Farina gets me. Farina might get me.
Paimon could give you a hug.
Farina might get me
The ruins
eventually.
you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
Thank God you're a dragon. You're the best, Nouvellette. I love you, man.
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Malus and Silver.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
It's just who they are.
Please come with me.
Okay. Are we just gonna leave Navia there to cry? Okay.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Yeah, what's going on, Dragon Boy?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Oh, you know, just talk about the weather.
Why do you look so stiff all of a
It's a little humid out today, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
Paimon, don't give the dragon shit. He just saved her
I
life.
thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
Don't sass the dragon.
I suppose so.
By the way, Citrin sends her regards. Oh, yeah.
Citrin.
She says hi.
I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
Is she like your daughter?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
This is a tone shift.
Well, that is good.
I would sass the try. That's
I
fair.
have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
But he's such a sweet dragon.
And the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that.
Don't tell him.
He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately. And I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of
Hey, how's
Magnitude.
Farina? I haven't seen her in a while. Is Farina okay?
I don't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
Hot? I mean, yeah. I mean, he is pretty hot too. You're quite the swimmer.
Quite the swimmer, huh?
Paimon. Yes, he's a dragon.
Yes, of course.
He's literally the Hydro Dragon.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact.
I like that we're still calling her the
I had arranged to meet you
knave.
in Poisson, but when I
Poisson!
arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area.
Poisson!
Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, then Navia came, and then shit went bad.
You, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Nuvalet's great at paperwork. I hope Navia can get back on her feet. Well, seeing your dead friends save you from death, that's not something that makes someone okay.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now.
Well, I'm glad you're not dead.
I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
I would never mind your company, homie.
Right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Also, we've demonstrated that we might die without you, I think, so I think you should always join the party now. We've demonstrated we cannot be trusted to do this alone. We have demonstrated that we are not. Who's in a bubble? Oh, that's my pet octopus! Hey, I'm showing off my pet octopus!
Shower me with praise!
Doesn't involve you, don't fucking...
Seems like an emergency.
Cannons!
That's the way. This one's got your name on it.
I was talking, you fucking asshole! As my cannons continue to go off. Fear my gun umbrella. No, Navia's not the umbrella, it's my pet octopus. Look at him, he's just a little guy. And these are Farina's pets. Oh, they left. This is my pets. Their names are, I cannot pronounce their names, but the seahorse is like Sharandal Shavafadon. And then the octopus is Shovelin Usher, and then that's Mademoiselle Craboletta. Farina gave them very French names that I cannot pronounce. And this is Baiju. He has a pet snake that can talk. He's my doctor. He has a pet talking snake who sasses people. Why is my camera all wonky? Actually, oh no, wait. Oh, I gotta find, there's a thing where, I gotta find what the snake sounds like. Oh yeah, this is one of his dialogues. This is where the snake talks.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
I fucking love the snake. I love Chong Chong. The Baiju's. Oh no! Not again! No! Not again! No! Stop! Yeah, he's got his tummy out too. He's got his midriff showing. He's like the best doctor. Imagine if your doctor walked in looking like this. No! Why is everything collapsing? No! Stop! I don't want to go to the primordial seawater again! No! I hate the ocean! This is why I hate the ocean. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Ah! Enemies! Hi! I don't care what the rock's falling! I would feel in good hands. Oh, this is my maid knight who has Excalibur. This is my maid knight though. This is the girl I've had. She was the first character I summoned and I've used her the entire game. This is Noelle. I love her. Oh, is the ground gonna fall apart again? Ah! I feel bad as Dryer shrunk his clothes. I mean, it does look like that. No, stop! Can everything stop collapsing? I really don't want to fall in the primordial seawater again.
Almost at the top. Keep it up.
That already traumatized me enough. I really don't want to go for another... Oh, chest. As I get distracted by loot. Let me in. Let me in. This is not a dance. Hey, guys.
Remember, health cup.
Guns!
From the Spina with love.
From the Spina with love.
Watch out! Attack!
Cannons!
That's the way. Feeling lucky?
God, I love Navia. I love that she has a gun umbrella and cannons. Such a dumb ability she has, just a gun umbrella, like she's the Penguin from Batman. And then cannons. I want cannons. Why is there a Rubik's Cube floating on top of the tower? I just noticed the Rubik's Cube. What does the Rubik's Cube do? Why is there a magic Rubik's Cube? Who built the ancient ruins with the magic Rubik's Cube? That's a really pointless elevator. Teleportation. Whee! That's a long way I'm going. How did no one discover this until now? I believe I can fly. Nailed it. Look at that big Rubik's Cube. That looks sus. How far does this place go? Investigate the space ahead. I love investigating space. Alright.
Looks like we've reached the end.
Nouvellette, tell me about the rich lore.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
Are you sure?
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
What are you talking about? Oh.
Stone slates.
Cave paintings.
It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
You can look at
Perhaps
them.
we should just leave them.
You can
be
look
for
at them
now.
without taking them down. Why do you want to take them down, Paimon? You can just look at them with your eyes, not your hands.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
Interesting.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
How is that not clear? It was a prophecy.
Feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
For example. Look at Nouvellette's eyes. They're so weird.
Here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
The wheel in the sky keeps on
Maybe
turning.
Farina in the third image?
Oh, Farina.
Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
Yeah, Farina alone on her throne crying.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
I don't like that prophecy, though. I don't want Farina weeping. I like Farina. She can't cry. Nouvellette, fix it. What the heck are you doing? Did you just do water magic?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Nouvellette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
Not if I can say anything about it, which I don't know if I can.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Still closed, still closed, still closed.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture?
Dun dun dun.
Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
Not slates.
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Yeah, let's not have another near-death experience, please. I can only tolerate one of those every so often before I sob. Challenge complete. Give me that chest. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So we finished that domain.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Farina, which I'm happy about because I love Farina.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
You're always beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone.
I thought we were gonna talk to Farina. We don't have time to rest.
We'll go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
Oh.
I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Can I just be there for the discussion,
Are
please?
you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I mean, they have known each other for 5
I
centuries.
will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Thank you, Navia. Navia knows that you're part of the Spina to steal the base. Okay.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navia, no, the boss is the best. Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon's! Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, is that Mona?
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Mona, what are you doing here? You're a long way from home. We're nowhere near Mondstadt. I know who Mona is, thank you. Her full name? I literally have Mona as a character. I didn't know you're a long way from Mondstadt. This is a whole different country. What are you doing here, girl? Look at your dumb hat. I love your dumb hat. What are you doing here?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add.
We're in the sewers.
Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadter surname?
It does not, at all. Mondstadt is like Germany, so it does not sound German.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes.
Astrology.
To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
It just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name.
That's hilarious, actually.
Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
That's a name.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
That's hilarious, honestly.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
That's so petty!
Oh, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
That's hilarious.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
I did not expect to see Mona.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange.
Too late for that. That ship's fucking sailed.
Something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
That ship's fucking sailed.
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist.
An astrologist?
The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
They should have.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
Scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Altivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary.
A visionary.
But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course.
The old hag could do it. And I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
Greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the
Mona.
people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Fucking Mona.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, oops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Thank you. Alright,
And
bye,
there
Mona.
she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday.
I don't know, we don't get thanked a lot. I don't think we'll get many thank yous. We don't get thanked a lot for all the bullshit we do.
Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Novelette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Novelette. Hydro Dragon, Hydro Dragon.
You're here! Finally!
Finally, uh-oh.
Is something wrong?
What went wrong?
Monsieur Nurvelette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute.
Ah, that's not good.
Please go see for yourself.
Ah, good, they're fighting. That's not good.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us.
Oh, no.
It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again.
Oh, jeez.
I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Poisson.
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 featured different images that seemed to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
Uh-oh.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me, your Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine.
Uh-oh.
That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
So that didn't work.
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
So the talk went well, I see.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage? Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to.
Fair.
We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Well, that's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Frevene.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Everyone is really awkward. It's really funny.
Oh, how intriguing.
How intriguing.
Well, it's
I love that we got the gay wizard
one
here.
that I just learned from Chlorand and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause.
Did you just
please.
throw your girlfriend under the bus? You ever just throw your girlfriend under the bus?
Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Yeah, and then you sassed her.
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
You're plotting against your boss right now. How is she going to impress her boss?
And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
I love Neuvillette. Oh my god. I like how we're all making jokes while we're plotting to betray Farina.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
They're wizards.
Fermine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger.
That sounds
As
horrifying.
for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
Chlorine, they're literally stage magicians.
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
Kinda?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
Okay.
Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus.
That's cool.
Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
So we're setting a hunting trap for a
used
god?
these techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you?
Poisson.
My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Poisson.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker, if I do say so myself.
Lenny.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
I hate fishing.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What does this have to do with Farina?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks.
Well, he's a dragon.
But I do have one more question for you, monsieur.
Dragons do not have much need for traps.
If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Gentle.
Kind, as always. However, Our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
Okay.
So, are we going hunting together?
I'm also confused where she's going with this.
We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
Clorinde, where are
If
you
our
going with
means of
this?
capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Yeah, we're trying to hunt a god.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
You realize if we hunt a god poorly, though, the god will probably turn on us with extreme anger. That was an interesting cutscene, and the hunting metaphor was strange, to say the least. That was interesting. Clorinde has a very interesting way of looking at the world. Whee! Boop. I still have no idea what kind of bait we could use for Farina.
So much. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Fremine's also always frightened.
Well...
Well...
It's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
Yeah, the last thing that we got in a fight with was the Raiden Shogun.
Person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Well, the last time we messed with a god, we fought the Raiden Shogun, and she almost cut my head off with a katana.
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all. Then what's that? I've never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
God?
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
What a strange conclusion, but also such an interesting one. You two make such a fascinating combo, and yet even you feel confused. As such, I couldn't resist but come by for some tea and a chat.
Who's invisible? I didn't know people could turn invisible in this world. Why are you invisible?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Friend's disciple?
Precisely. Call me N, a mage who wanders the world. At least, that's how my friends have suggested that I introduce myself. The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
But I don't want it to happen.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
People call such things fate, and it is written in the stars. It cannot so easily be altered.
No, Fate's a different series. That's a different gacha game.
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice. It's gone.
Alright, well that was strange. I just have to play my part? Okay, so the wizard left. Well, I guess I'll have to thank Mona for getting me in touch with the wizard, even though she was incredibly vague and unhelpful.
I want to hear someone talking.
I guess I owe Mona a thank you.
Alright, coming. Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've
Hey,
walked in
Mona.
on some lively banter.
Mona!
How are you, astrology girl?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected.
Yeah?
Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes. It
Ah,
was
Charlotte.
I assume you've heard of her, no?
Yep.
That daredevil journalist?
Yeah, Charlotte's something else.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
These people are dumb?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Huh?
Yeah, some invisible voice talked to me and drank tea, so you're good.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
Maybe that's why she was invisible, is because the gods can't see her where she is.
Certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost.
Well, could she
But
guide me
I've never
better?
met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Fair.
Wow. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Yeah, for real.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
Yeah. Why can magic people never be
Perhaps
blunt?
it is something that you cannot know right now. Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
No, everyone's gonna die.
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Thank you,
It was
Mona.
worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Bye, Mona. I like your big hat.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too. Hey, Traveler, Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
But you don't walk, I walk.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
But you don't walk, I walk. You float, I walk. You ever just take your small, anxious fairy on a walk?
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Oh, what did I do this time? Did I break the law again?
Paimon, see!
I didn't break the law again, did I? I don't want to go back to prison.
Stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Charlotte's still harassing Ridsley.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blind adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
How dare Charlotte write about me without my permission?
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
How dare she?
She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
I'm gonna have to talk to Charlotte about that.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Paimon? I don't forgive her. I don't want to be in the newspaper. Alright, well. I'm camera shy. I don't want to be in the newspaper. Poisson!
Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
No. Wacky, 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 wacky.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition, only 16 slices
My God.
of cake!
I thought there was a person.
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. Paimon's sure it'll be great.
My God.
One slice of cake, please.
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
It's true.
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
You're hungry.
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Is that good for you to have cake every day, homie?
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either.
Paimon, what the heck?
Maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Why are you trying to depress this poor little thing?
See, to be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today. No. It's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
It's talking to Paimon like she's dumb. It's like, well, today I'm fine.
Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Being sad.
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
I love that Sijuin treats humans like her weird pets. And that she thinks we're just these weird anxiety creatures that need to be properly maintained, despite the fact that Melusines are like 4 feet tall. She's just like, nah, humans are delicate, you have to take care of them well. You have to be a responsible pet owner.
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You 2 try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
I feel like I'm a 4th grader.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. I'm unsure this cake will be delicious.
I don't know, that Melusine just bought us cake and told us not to be sad like we're 4. I don't know how I feel about this.
It's more delicious than last time. And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
That was so funny. I love that Melusine was just like, you guys are sad, eat this cake, children. The Melusine's talking down to us is so funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it is.
We're near the Seabird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Where? Did my quest break? Oh, I need to do other stuff again. Ah. Okay. Well, I've been streaming for quite a while, so I'm gonna stop regardless. I'm gonna stop there for now, since I have to do other shit to get caught back up to be able to do the main quest again anyway. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna stop it there, and I thank everyone for coming out, as always. I appreciate it. So, goodbye, chat.